What is going on, you stark raving lunatics? You are, guys, the lunatic fringe. And today I'm going to show you the chart. And I was telling you what I think was going to happen. I was really just kind of copying, pasting what happened before, saying, this actually could be happening. And then in the middle of that, the entirety of crypto said, oh no, I need a Becky out of me. And we had like $20 billion leave the market in very rapid succession. And then a bunch of Luna Classic guys, they said, I think it's time for me to sell. I assume they're mouth breathers. I don't know for sure if they are or not. I really don't know. What I do know is it seems a little bit weird that you pump outside of crypto and then you dump with crypto. It's almost as if I think I gotta do what it is. This everything's coming down. I gotta do something. You know what I mean? Those kind of people. And look, if you're one of those kind of people, I don't mean that. I was just kidding. If you aren't one of those people, I mean that. I was not. So markets are a little bit wonky. Do Kwon was sentenced, so could be that we got a little bit of a dip based on that, but it's not much of a dip. In fact, it's not a bad dip at all. And anyway, so let me give you a quick update. Let's look at the chart over here and we'll see what's going on. So as you can see over here, the chart kind of moved to the downside just a little bit in the last couple of hours. And hey, what's going on, everybody? I want to talk to you today about my newest partner, and that is Cryptonomy.finance. It's a venture capital fund, a trading organization, and a crypto credit company. You can utilize this platform as a crypto wallet, which I'm going to show you in a second, a staking platform. This is going to be something for you guys to maybe earn yourself some yield. And the first thing that we're going to do is come over here. Now, I've already created an account. I've already done my pieces. So I'm going to here start earning. This is your flexible borrowing, right? This is your APY of 24% on Bitcoin, 25% on Ethereum. There's some really good and really nice APY rewards that are available. And as I go down this list, you're going to see a lot of familiar faces. You can even stake your Ben tokens, and you can put these into a flexible yield account. So, let's make a deposit here. We're going to come up here. We're going to make a pop right here. And we're going to, max, we want to do 0.2 right here. And then that's going to be the fixed interest rate is 52.18% more than the flexible. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to make that deposit and we're going to boom. Now, we've made a small deposit here. You will notice that there is a difference, by the way, in some of these cryptocurrencies versus the stables. So we're going to do the same thing over here. And we're going to make a tiny deposit here. We're going to put the rest in. And your interest rate on your Bitcoin is going to be 5.9%. That's a significant amount of reward for minimal risk. Now, I want to show you the launch pool. So if you haven't checked it out yet, these are the past events. And then here are your upcoming events. So if you're looking for some opportunities, looking for places to make a new investment, there are a lot of launching tokens, blockchain services, GameFi, DeFi. There's a whole lot of different things, social applications that are being launched on this launch pool. So I would encourage you guys to go check this place out and start setting up a wallet today and earn yourself some income. This is a great opportunity for you. It's not financial advice. I'm always right. Part of that might have to do with this came out. Do Kwon has now been convicted and sentenced to 4 months in prison about a Montenegrin court for falsifying documents. Now, the question you might be asking yourself is, well, isn't that probably not like example of like he was doing something wrong, like he was totally wrong, and like he was doing something like it's criminal, right? Well, technically, yeah, he forged some documents because he was trying to flee from what he considers wrongful prosecution. Now, you could then say, well, it's not wrongful prosecution, bro. He he collapsed everything. Like he broke everything down. Well, Terraform Labs is actually suing Citadel Labs and Genesis to get their records to prove that it was not Do Kwon. And I still say that Do Kwon was irresponsible in that he had this stablecoin kind of set up, and then he was the one that, Citadel calls him up and says, hey, man, we want to sell you a bunch of Bitcoin. And he's like, oh, I'm going to use that to stabilize my Terra. And he takes the liquidity out of Terra in order to do that, thus minting a bunch of it. And then they're like, gotcha, bro. And they steal from him, right? And it's his fault for doing it. Because you never trust Ken Griffin, you never trust Citadel, you never trust American big, but never, guys. We've been here long enough to know. So anyway, that leads us to here. He starts fleeing with Han, and they end up in Montenegro. They end up getting arrested in Montenegro and falsifying documents. Now, he'll have to do that. And if he gets a little early release or something like that, he'll be remanded into South Korean custody. Once he's remanded into South Korean custody, then we'll see what happens in South Korea. But they're going to have to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he actually did the stuff that they're saying that he did. And to be fair, I don't think the evidence exists. And now the SEC, of course, has also stepped in, violating securities laws, and several other regulatory bodies have launched investigation into the collapse. Why is the SEC prosecuting a South Korean citizen for what he's doing in South Korea for his company, where he launched a token coin in South Korea? You might be asking yourself, and the answer to that is because the SEC is not about governance. It's not about honesty. It's not about integrity. It's about clout chasing for your vote. And the people who are in charge right now, the Democrats, they're trying to get your vote, and they need your vote in order to continue to control you and use the banking system, which they are now beholden to, in order to slow roll all of crypto. Now, you can like that or not like that, but it doesn't change that that's the truth of what's happening right now in this world and in this market. But I digress. Price action today down just a little bit. We're getting a little price action to the downside. But again, when you look at and you step out here, we are way up from where we were just a short while ago. That channel broke upwards, retested, and then started to move back upwards again. And then it broke down, right? But it tested, by the way, the cool thing here, tested the 200 SMA and then came back above the 50 SMA. If that's the case, then that's a bullish indicator and should mean a move to the upside. But we'll keep you posted on that. Nothing is sure until it actually happens in crypto, obviously. So we'll keep looking at it. We'll keep checking to see how this lays out, and we'll let you know. And then, of course, the trading volume here, looking good, not great, but good. Also, LUNC Predator has changed his name to LUNC Luna Classic Labs. And he's even pointing out here there's a bull flag. Again, we've seen the bull flag. The bull flag did play out right here. He's using a little bit different positioning than I'm using. He's pulling out right here to catch that bigger wave. I'm saying there's a little bit of a breakout. But even if you come over here and you start to pull out and you start to use that same pattern that he's using right now, then you can see there was a break above, then there was a retest. It came back below. Now, you don't want to see it come back below, but it did immediately get bought back up. In a couple of hours, it'll be confirmation of support over that line, and that would be a potential breakout on the flag playing out. So really, it just comes down to what you see on the charts and when you see it. Depends on how it breaks out, how it breaks down, et cetera, et cetera. So and then over here, proposal 11873. I can't access 11873 on because the station is telling me that I don't have internet, but I'm on the internet right now. Duh. So, a little something weird going on in station right now. So, nervous to see what happens there. But it looks like proposal 11873 is good to go, and that one's the Tobin tax. So, we'll keep you posted with that when that happens. But otherwise, this is not financial advice. My name is Believes. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be very careful in your trading right now because this market is getting a little bit wonky. And then we'll talk to you again very, very soon. Good luck, guys.